Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to go from an image like this, which is a JPEG on a solid background, to a masked image that is very soft around the edges and is really easy to create. Please don't use the Magic Wand tool as it produces awful results, and I'm gonna show you a really quick way to do it. I'm gonna show you really fast how to do it, and I'm gonna explain it step by step. So, I'm gonna take the image, gonna create a mask, I'm gonna paste the image in the mask, invert it, use the curves to make it. So, I'm having a lot of white, select it, contract the selection with 1 pixel, then invert the selection and delete the outside pixels, and then correct some of the middle of the tree as if this shouldn't have any holes. And that's it. As you can see, this is a very fast way to do it, and it only took me around, I don't know, 10 20 seconds maybe. And also on objects in which I don't have to make that correction, then it's much easier. And if we put this on a solid background, let's choose a dark color. You see, it's pretty decent. You can't see the white background anymore, and the edges are soft enough that we can consider those good enough to work on various backgrounds. The the leaves are broken up enough in a way that it looks like a tree in the edge. It doesn't look like a sharp shape. It looks like soft, but not too soft. So the leaves um, are still whole. They're not semi-transparent. It's pretty much bang on and realistic. So let me show you the method step by step and explain it a bit. Alright, just go to my initial. This is my initial. Sorry, this is my initial image. I'm just gonna reopen it. Alright, so copy the image, create a mask, and background is not gonna have a mask by default because it's all flat. So when you're gonna create the mask, it's gonna become a layer, as you can see. I'm gonna go into the mask and paste the image into itself. Just as it is, it's not good because these parts are darker, are also going to be more transparent, so it's not good at all. You can invert it. Hold on, sorry. Invert it. Now it looks kind of okay, but it's too transparent, and these parts shouldn't be transparent at all. So that's why we're using curves to reduce the transparency. So choose it up to here, and like that. I'm also adjusting the darkness, so I'm getting rid of all of these artifacts from the JPEG compression. That's why I'm doing this, because this is already black. You see previously and afterwards, the K value, which is the black color here, is 100%. So it's not an improvement, but it gets rid of some of the artifacts. So see, when I'm getting close to this, you're gonna see the value shifts a bit because those were old artifacts from the JPEG. You can bump it up a bit so it feels more of the shape, like that. And now it's pretty much okay, but it's got some holes where those leaves were really shiny. So instead of shiny leaves, I'm getting holes in the tree, which you may say that it's fine like that if you're not using it in a really high resolution print, you're just gonna use it somewhere in the background, maybe okay. But if you just want to correct it, you just take the brush and just get rid of those unwanted holes, just like this. It's really fast. Don't have to be too precise because some holes in the foliage are not going to look as if they're bad. Now, my only issue is that you can see this white edge here because it had a white background, and this kind of selection doesn't get rid of this. And you can't get rid of this with curves. So you have to take the selection, contract it 1 pixel, select inverted and delete on the mask. Never delete on the image, always delete on the mask. And now all you need to do is just convert this one to a smart object and you have a pretty decent tree. And if you scale it down, and I strongly recommend using really high resolution images and then scale them down, if you go here close enough, you can see the foliage is very, very nicely represented. There's no obvious moment in which it goes from really solid to really broken up like this, and there are no obvious unwanted holes in the tree. That's also very good. And the rest of it, where it needs to be sharp is sharp, where it needs to be soft it's soft, and that's a very, very very fast way of obtaining this kind of a mask.